Hey BKK, Coach JR, founder and lead trainer of Lionset Boxing. Happy Monday morning to everybody. Remember, it's only a bad Monday if you make it one. Now, this video, I know I haven't done any videos in such a long time, and I do apologize for it. It's been crazy busy out here. You know, there's a lot of things that I've been doing, running around lately for promotions and for the betterment of the gym. And I hope that y'all understand. But I've been trying to get back in this whole thing. Reviews, training videos, and whatnot. But for this particular video, I'm gonna hit a couple of birds with one stone. The very first one, this is a response actually to my man JRG man down there in Florida, and I want to say thank you and much respect for congratulating me and my fiance for on our recent engagement. And yeah, man, I mean, you've always been a big supporter. You've always showed us love all the way out there, and same out here, man. We might not be touching base like as often as before, but please do remember that ain't no boundaries, as far as as far as that is concerned. It's just really time. But once again, man, thank you. I appreciate the love and support. And I like how it's always you that triggers me to do these kind of videos that I'm about to do. And, because I get lazy sometimes, I'm not going to lie. If I'm not lazy, I'm too tired. So, this is really the best way for me to do this. All right, so this video, I did promise on my Facebook page that I was going to make a video about my outlook on Western boxing and training out here in the country. Now, please do remember that I am still a very, very young trainer in the industry, or a part of the industry, the Western boxing industry, that is. And what I'm about to tell you are just things that I've observed over the past years and that I feel, or how I feel about it. So these are all opinions. These are all my observations. So anybody that feels offended by it, or felt that you got stepped on, that's not my main thing. That is not my agenda in this whole thing. Remember, this is all my thoughts. Okay, you can criticize me as much as you want. It's not a problem. All right. So check this out. Over the past years, I've loved how a lot of people, the whole fight industry thing, or the fight/fitness thing, has become mainstream, and a lot of more people has participated in it, has taken part in it, and the fact that they've been loving it is what makes me happy the most. The boom of Muay Thai, in the mainstream industry, was such an eye-opener for a lot of people that, look, there are options in getting fit and getting healthy, and this is some of the funnest ways that you can possibly do it. Now, for everything that happens, especially in the business world, once it goes up to a particular level, for some reason, it hardly stays there for a long time. It really depends on how you project a particular thing, a product, a service, whatever the case may be. Now, in my case, it's very simple. My opinion is this. I mean, look, I'm also a businessman. I mean, I'm a trainer, but I do run a business too, so I have to be balanced on both sides. But balance sometimes is out of hand when on the business side of things, because people lost their integrity in what they do. Okay, let me give you examples. I know I joke about this with my on my personal page, on my Facebook, on my status, when I say that, somebody threw like 15 punches in a 3-minute round and took about 30 selfies in their 1-minute break. That's funny, but that's also true. I mean, you get people going in the gym and it becomes a social outfit for them. It's good for the business because it exposes them for free. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be, they're there. It is good for marketing. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, as a person who really puts my 100%, my passion, my love in everything that I do, especially this, It bothers me to see that the integrity of training has dropped dramatically. I'm talking dramatically. Like, there is no discipline anymore. I'm not going to name gyms. I'm not going to bash on anybody. But check this out. This is reality at its finest. You're a martial arts facility. A trainer's job is to inspire, teach, and set an example for their clients, students, whatever the case may be. Correct? That is the number one thing. Answer me this. How the hell do you let your client or your student take a 1-minute break, hop outside the gym, and start smoking in the middle of everybody? I'm talking smoke going inside the gym. Everybody's, and they come back and they go on their second or third round. A few rounds after, they do it again. And y'all as a trainer, you do the same thing. Y'all don't give a fuck about what people gonna say about you. Okay, that's good, but I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta set an example. Y'all smoking outside the gym where you teach. The fuck is that, man? And the reason why they don't check these youngsters is because they're scared to lose their client base. Get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously? Trainers take more selfies than their clients nowadays. Y'all think it's a joke, man. Come on now. Bring it back. I'm not dogging on any of y'all. Look, man, like, be handsome, be beautiful, be all about yourself. You know what? I don't care. But at least show yourself some respect so that your clients or your students can show you respect too. You've lost that boundary. A lot of, and I see some gyms with some people just visiting them or whatever, and they be smoking all up in the place. And I'm like, y'all can like defend for your clients because you think it's okay, you might think that, oh, this is an opportunity. They're looking at the gym and whatnot. You can't even tell them to step back a couple of steps because your clients that's training at that moment is getting affected by that cigarette smoke. Come on, man. Let's keep it real today, all right? Let's keep it real, man. I mean, it's just really, really disturbing. So that's one of them, right? I'm just saying a little discipline goes a long way. Discipline makes things easier. Plainly said, plain and simple. Number 2, the fad. I've been talking to a lot of my clients about this lately, the fad. A lot of these people with money nowadays, the moment they see, as a businessman, they see, oh my God, the fight world is booming. A lot of gyms coming up, is making money. And because they got money, they got partners who got money, they say, all right, you know what, let's get together, put our money together and build a gym. A Muay Thai gym, a fight gym, whatever the case may be. But check it out. These motherfuckers don't know the first thing about what their product is. Okay, we got money. Let's build a gym. Let's hire a couple of trainers. Let's get the best of the best equipment. But shit, I don't know nothing about what I'm doing. It's reality. It's the truth. Stop building your businesses on flash. Specific businesses like boxing gyms are supposed to be built from reputation of passion, love, and integrity. I would never personally have the confidence of building my own gym if I didn't know that I have been able to serve my clients right over the past years. This ain't no fad. Boxing has been there for hundreds of years. All right? This ain't a fad. It's always going to be here. It's just about how you approach the game. It's very sad to see a lot of clients get misled because of the business side of things. I just wish that there were more people out there that would enlighten them in what they really do as far as like, what they want to do. They come out there for you for help. They come out there to entrust you with their physical growth, with their mental growth in training or whatever the case may be. Least you can do is provide it for them. They're paying you already. Get yourself together, trainers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no joke, man. We got people depending on us to make them healthy. And you're gonna let your clients smoke outside your gym, come back for the second round, and if you ain't got the balls to fucking tell them that shit ain't cool, you should fucking give up your trainer card. That's real, man. You should give up your trainer card. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. All right? I'm sick and tired of y'all trainers, afraid of telling your clients off because you think you're going to lose them. Y'all done fucked up on that side. All right? Next, training itself. Man, I am blessed with a lot of good people in my gym. I'm not boasting, but because of how we presented our gym, that's why we attract people that keeps it real 100%, 105% all the time, 1,000%, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is, people has a lot of misconception on the whole sport of boxing. Say, for example, I'm going to keep the basics for y'all. When a young guy or whoever starting in boxing finally gets into the stage of sparring, they be trying all these flashy moves without even sticking their fundamentals yet. Like I told you, I was taught by an old school boxer, and it's all fundamentals, it's all basics all the time. All my clients know this. I talk about this every single time. Look, it's not that difficult, all right? You can stick, okay, it's like this, right? Instead of varying your combinations so much in a single round, why don't you stick to your basics? And instead of like changing the combination, why don't y'all change the rhythm first? You have a lot of different rhythms when it comes to your jab, your right hand, your left hook, your body shots. Why don't y'all do that first? A touch jab followed by a stiff jab, or a stiff jab followed by a snap jab. Why don't y'all do that first? Y'all doing all that Mayweather, shoulder roll style without even knowing. This people has spent 17 some odd years in their craft. It's not bad for you to try it. I actually encourage you to try it out. But if you're doing that and you can't even show me a proper jab or a proper right hand, I can't really, encourage you that much anymore. Because my thing is, you're going to walk out of Lion's Head actually knowing how to box, or even the fundamentals of it, even though you're just doing it for fitness. It's not that complicated. Let's get back to the 101 of boxing. Hit and not get hit. All right? Stick to your basics. Your jab is very important. Follow with that right hand. The way you approach that jab will determine how well your right hand will come out, or how well the left hook or the uppercuts will come out. All right? So take it easy. Take your time. People put this kind of sport takes time for you to hone your skills. Don't rush nothing. Be patient. Patience is the biggest virtue in boxing. Y'all don't even need to buy all these expensive equipment. Have good equipment, but I'd rather see the people actually develop skills rather than just doing a kick or a punch. Have somebody take a picture and saying, "Hey man, I'm going on beast mode." Most of y'all don't even know. There's levels. There's working out hard. There's working out super hard. All these levels, and then you get to beast mode. You don't even know what you don't even know a fourth of what beast mode means. So stop it. You know what I'm saying? Be true to yourself. why lie about it? You come to a gym, and you come to my gym, there's a trash can outside, and I tell everybody, leave your ego there. Your ego does not belong in the ring. Please do remember that I have kicked out 3 people for being arrogant in my gym. I don't give a fuck if I lost a client, to be honest. But you come out here, you're thinking you know everything, and you're not ready to learn. Why the fuck you here in the first place? So I told him, look, man, I can't teach you. I can't teach you nothing. Go. And they're so surprised that I'm kicking them out because they have the money. I don't give a fuck about your money, man. I care about what your perception is in training. Character and personality are the first 2 things that I look for when I train somebody. Not because you're paying me, not because you know I can eat, regardless if you're here or not. So lower yourself, lower your head a little bit and say, look, I'm a step in line, said boxing gym, I'm gonna learn something today. And me and Coach Jed were always ready to teach you something. Plain and simple. Ask anybody around. Number 3, I personally believe that, that the boxing world or the Western boxing thing is starting to come up again. And I wish all the trainers out there, good health and more clients, obviously, financial, on the financial stability of things. But come on, man. Let's keep it real. Some of y'all think that y'all can be boxing trainers, but you can't. You know why? Not because you can box, you can be a boxing trainer too. It doesn't work that way. You see basketball trainers, you see conditioning trainers, but they're not athletes. It's just there's a reason why there's these 2 sides. It helps that you know the sport, of course, but it's not the biggest factor. Y'all boasting about your certificates here and there. Oh, I got certificate from this side, from that side, from this side, from that side. Y'all got an entire wall of like, whatever. But that's not what it takes for you to be a good boxing trainer. I know a lot of boxing trainers in small towns back in Cali, back in the Philippines or whatever, and they ain't got no certificates, but they're some of the best boxing trainers out there. Y'all want to know why? They got eyes. They see every little mistake and they correct it on the spot. This is what it takes to be a good boxing trainer. Not pads, not hollering at people, telling them what to do. You got to show them. Most of y'all take it by the book. Okay, this is how it works. No, that's not how it works. Y'all got to show them. Don't just like tell them what to do. Teach them. Everybody is a different individual. Everybody is an individual of their own selves. So not everybody can understand the same thing. The same explanation you did on the previous person. So be more catering to the people that you're talking to. My advice, even as a young trainer, is that open your eyes when your clients are training. Be very, very specific on the things that they make mistakes of and correct them right away. In that way, you're not kidding yourself. You got to keep learning. I'm a student first, like a lot of other good trainers out there, and respect to these trainers. Me, I'm every day I'm a student. No matter how tired I get, doesn't matter how many people I train in one day. Before I was training 14-hour days, when I didn't have the gym. But you know what I did? Every time I went back home, I sat down on my computer chair, I turned on my laptop, and I studied boxing. I kept watching fights, not for my entertainment, but because I broke it down. Everybody would know that every time there's a fight, regardless if it's we go to a pub, whatever the case may be, when the main event starts, I'm quiet. I'm not quiet because of excitement. I'm quiet because I study. And this is what's going to separate most of y'all from your Mech Fitness trainers. All right? So it's just a little advice from me, keep training, come out, go to the gym where you go to, forget everything, focus on yourself for that 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, whatever, however long you do it, and turn everything off and just turn on yourself and say, look, I'm ready to get down and handle my business in the gym and just do it all up. Stop getting consumed by the things that's not supposed to consume you in the first place. Pay attention to yourself, because that 1 hour is for you. It's for your health. It's for your fitness. It's for you. So stop thinking about so much other stuff. Tear the other shit that's outside the box. All right? That's how your training's supposed to be. You know, focus on yourself. You're not training everybody else. You're training you. So that's just a couple of things I wanted to get out of my chest. So maybe, you know, some people might, like I said, might help. Might find some help with this video. Might get enlightened. Some people might bring it down. Whatever the case may be. To be honest with you, I care about the people that care about themselves and take heed on advice. But for y'all who knows a lot of things, hey man, you ain't got to bash nothing. I ain't bashing on you. I ain't bashing on nobody. This is just an observation and something that I feel must be done so that the standards of training in Thailand keeps on going, keeps on rising up. Okay? Coach J.R. Alliance at Boxing. We are located here in Ramkhamhaeng Soi 18. Please come visit us, see the facility. We got a lot of things coming up, and I hope you all have a beautiful Monday. Train hard, train good, and get to that beast mode level, that real beast mode level. Peace.